What's up guys, I'm Nile, and this video right here is part of a guide that I'm making to help brand new players get started in Rust. Rust is a brand new game that came out just over a month ago, and without the proper tools and knowledge, surviving in this game can get pretty hard. The aim of this guide is to take players from hitting trees with stones to having full sets of armor and plenty of weapons. Alright ladies and gents, welcome back to the 4th episode we got going on here for our Rust survival guide. Today we are actually going to be talking about building, and not just like the small tiny shelter you saw me build last time. I'm talking about the big, like, requiring foundations and making yourself strongholds and structures so people don't break in really easily and steal all your stuff. So while playing on a multiplayer server with more than 0 people on it other than you, it's really easy to spot anything you do as soon as you start building anything more than a campfire. And with these foundations that the buildings require to be placed on, you can't build them on these rocks here to a varying degree. Sometimes you can get like half of the foundation on the rock, but other times it needs to be like full foundation on top of like legit ground. So I'm gonna find myself up here, a secluded area in the mountains. Sarah and I built a nice base up here one time before, and I just really like it because it's nice and secluded. And, you know, gives you a pretty good view of everything as long as you can get on top of some of these rocks, and you can see a good amount of stuff. So first off, right here in the number 1 category, or the number 1 slot, I have these wooden foundations. And if we open up our inventory right here right now, you can place this on the ground and place other components on top of it. This is the same with the metal foundations. You need to have a foundation before you can place any of the structure building items. So right now we're just going to find a nice spot, and we're going to put this down right there. And then any other spot we want should, there we go, snap right to it, and bam. So that's going to be the base of our foundations. And now we've got these things that are pretty nice and tall here. They're the wooden pillars. You need to put these in the correct spot or enable for you to place down walls. Now you see here they snap to all sorts of spots. They won't let you build them off like by their own. They need to be pushed on or put on top of these foundations. So you can see here, like, it'll snap at this corner, it'll snap at the halfway point in the other corner, and also in the middle of every foundation. To properly put down walls, you need to put them in the corners. If you put one here, it will make it so you can't build a wall there, and then you would actually need to destroy the pillar, but pillars aren't able to be destroyed yet in the game, so it's kind of like an FU if you were to put one down as like someone was building. Like if you wanted to troll somebody, you just run up, put one down, it'd be hilarious. But the reason that I'm not showing the entire crafting method of all these things is because the crafting method, or the crafting of these items, takes forever. First of all, you need to build wooden planks, and every wooden plank itself takes that long, which is like 2 seconds. Not that big of a deal, but they're really expensive. So like right now I can only build like 12 wooden planks. Keep that in mind. Wooden foundations, however, take 8 wooden planks. So I would need to gather 80 wood right here, build 8 wooden planks, and then a wooden foundation. Wooden foundations take like 90 seconds to craft. It's like 60 to 90 seconds. So building 2 wooden foundations takes like 2 whole minutes. It's really long, but it's really worth it. So next thing we're gonna do after we've used all of our pillars to the right amount, we're gonna take these walls, like you see this thing here right here floating. Now these will snap to whatever direction they're in. I have them rotated like this, so we're gonna put one right here, bam, and then we're gonna put one right there, at that. We got some walls. Now we got some windows. I just realized this as I'm recording this video, that I'm kind of a special person. I need to build another wooden doorway if I want this to work properly. So here we go. We'll make a good example. Wooden planks. Build 4 of them, so I have enough for the doorway. While that's building, I will continue building. So we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna take some stairs, or well, they're called stairs, but they look like ramps. I don't make the names for these things, okay? So we're gonna put this, we'll put it like this, so that we can go up like this. And we'll take our last slot here. We're gonna put some ceilings on, and we're gonna put a ceiling there. We're gonna use some more wooden pillars. Bam, bam, wham, and bam. And we're gonna use up the rest of our, well, not the rest because I screwed up crafting earlier, but that's not a problem. We're gonna use up most of our things here. Then we're gonna put one doorway down, and then when the other one's done, we'll put the other doorway down. Maybe. I don't know if this works, but hey, we're gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna go down here, craft ourselves another doorway. Bam. And while that's working, we're gonna put this here. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Bam. So now we have a nice little balcony we can get on top of and rain down terror upon all of our enemies. Like, and in like 5 minutes that'll say I hit something. But here's that. And then we are going to build another doorway, or door. Everything in this game for like building wise is really expensive, so if you want to build a base, make sure you have enough items to do it. So there's the doorway in. We're gonna put the ceiling on top. Bam. And then I built too many of these things, but that's okay. When we go eventually expand our base, we can use wooden or like anything extra that we accidentally build and use it in further expansions. Come on. Bam. Alright. So, if you noticed earlier, sometimes, like, there was an opening right here, but this, like, these buildings wouldn't snap. See, like, right here, how it snaps to the spot where you can build it. If it's not snapping because it's, like, perpendicular to what you want it to be, just use your mouse wheel and you can rotate like this. So like if it were snapped like this and you need it to be the other way, just mouse wheel, bam. Alright, so that's that. Now when you're building and you accidentally make a mistake with like wooden walls and stuff, you're gonna have a bad day, because wooden walls are very strong, which is one of the benefits of building a base. See, like when you hold, or when you look at a wall and you're holding, like, see wood down there at my number 3 slot, if I walk up to it and I hit the number 3 button, well, here, let me hit the number 4 button, smash into the wall a little bit, put away that. Now walk up to the same wall, hit the number 3, bam, maybe, bam, no, well, okay, well, walls have like 1,000 health. And when you walk up to them and you hit like the corresponding button, so like for me it's the 3 right now because that's where my wood is, you can heal the walls. And all building materials in this game decay over time. Like it takes like some ridiculous like 2 or 3 days for walls to decay by themselves, but it does happen. It's a good thing I put a door up here. So like if you're not careful, you could just be running around and some dude could be assaulting your base after like day 3 of you building your base, and he could like walk up and axe your wall once and it could shatter. With an axe, it's going to take like 1,000 times for a dude attacking it for him to break your base. So it's really safe if you want to put in like sleeping bags like right here or upstairs or whatever in like crates to store all of your goodies. But yeah, so there are pros and cons to building bases. The pros is it's really safe place to keep all your stuff and all your sleeping bags and such. But the cons are it takes quite a long time. Like I started this like when nighttime had fallen the day before after I got done gathering all the materials, and I had like 9gag open on my phone, and I was like browsing through that as everything was crafting, because crafting takes so long in this game, which is like the only downfall in this game. And it's very, very resource intensive. Like this pile was here when I moved it down to that slot. These 4 slots were full, like a stack of 250 wood each. So it's really, really resource intensive. But it's really, really good if you want to save all your stuffs. So that's all I got for this episode. It's really short, and it was just me demonstrating how to build things. But now hopefully I helped someone who, maybe didn't understand why they could never put down wooden walls, or what the hell a wooden foundation was for. And, maybe people who couldn't put down the wooden walls on the wooden foundation didn't know, hey, you need to put them between pillars, or you didn't know how to rotate. Anyway, I hope I helped somebody. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. I'm Nile. See you later.